Hey guys, welcome back to Deadman 1010 and welcome back to well, a weird video. It's not what I usually do. Usually I obviously play a game or do a walkthrough series or any of that kind of stuff and we make our way through a game, but I'm doing a different type of series and what it entails is basically, was looking at people like wrestling YouTubers' reactions to certain things happening in the world of pro wrestling, for example, obviously. And basically, the first time doing this is going to be involving the DUI of Jimmy Uso. And I've already watched this video this morning, but I'm going to show you guys, obviously. And we'll turn it down a smidgen, because that might be a good plan. But, yeah, basically what's going to happen is we'll be watching the video and I'll be saying my thoughts, in between it and all this other stuff. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. This is Kicking with Ross. He's a cool reviewer. Subscribed to him not too long ago. And he's good stuff.
With another video. So, this just happened a few hours ago. WWE Jimmy Uso arrested on a DUI charge for the second time in 2 years. It's not looking good for Jimmy Uso, man. He just came back from injury. And
that is true. Yeah, he's managed to. This is not his first rodeo with DUI, guys, because he got one back in 2019, and then back apparently in 2011 when Jimmy wasn't even a WWE superstar. Well, he was, but I think it was maybe a year after that he actually made his debut on like NXT and all that. I know that it was in the early 2010s before the Shield came up, I think. So it wasn't long before the Shield came up that Jimmy, came up to the main roster along with Jay and all that other stuff. Yeah, that does make me feel a bit old, which is fine. You can poke and prod me all you want, guys, but continuing on.
And he was going in his storyline, falling in line with the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and things was looking on the up and up, and this happens. It's not looking good for him. We're gonna check this article out. This is on I believe Sports Illustrated, the wrestling section, so we're gonna check this out. Okay. WWE wrestler Jimmy Uso was arrested for DUI in Pensacola, Florida overnight Thursday. TMZ reports that the 35-year-old Uso, real name Jonathan Fatu, was arrested on a misdemeanor DUI charge after failing field sobriety and a breathalyzer test. Police stated that the breathalyzer test came back .202 and .205, more than double the legal limit of .08. Police.
That is crazy, fam. Like, that's not even funny. And actually, I don't think I've actually watched this video before, but I definitely came across it, like, this morning, guys. That much I do know. And I did hear from some people on the C Wrestling Discord about it, and I was like, nah, you're joshing me, but no, they weren't, because this actually did happen, as you're seeing here from this video and what we are currently watching from Kicking with Ross.
Documents obtained by TMZ state that Uso was pulled over at around 10:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday night after allegedly running a red light while going 50 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone. Uso was asked to get out of his car after police smelled alcohol while questioning him. Police alleged that Uso was noticeably swaying when he got out of the car and admitted to them he drank.
That's not a good look. Swaying out of a car like that because of drinking, like, that's not a good look. That's bound to give you, you know, non-bonus points. Like, it just makes you proven guilty of that. You know, guys? So, not a very good look for one Jimmy Uso or anybody else that's done it before.
Multiple beers before driving. Jail records show that Uso was booked at 1:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday morning. His bond was set at $500 and he was released at 9 a.m. The police documents show that Uso was also cited for speeding and running a red light. Uso was arrested twice on alcohol-related charges in 2019. In February 2019,
Wow.
Uso was arrested for disorderly conduct and obstruction.
Damn. So he's basically been arrested, as far as I know, 4 times. Because obviously I told you that stint in 2011. And then apparently there was 2 in 2019, even though I thought there was 1. And then there was one that happened at the time of this recording very, very recently, as probably last night, to be fair.
Following an altercation with the police in Detroit, he reached a deal where he pleaded no contest to interfering with a government employee and was ordered to pay $450 in fines. Uso was arrested for a DUI in Pensacola in July 2019, but was later found not guilty. Uso was also arrested for a DUI in 2011 and was given probation. After spending more than a year out of action due to a torn ACL, Uso returned to the ring in May and has been heavily featured on SmackDown alongside his cousin.
Yes, he has. He's pretty much been the new Jey Uso in the sense that he basically went like some weeks after that, and then Jimmy's been taking his place. For those of you that watched SmackDown last week with the Edge and Jimmy segment. But yeah, so obviously he's been hanging around with the tribal chief, and yeah, now he's found himself arrested. So that's not going to go down well for him for the WWE, and apparently the WWE and the hierarchies there and all that jazz are not happy with him, to say the least, which is understandable. Jimmy should have really known better.
His twin brother, Jey Uso. Yeah, man, that's not good, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's not good for Jimmy, man. He has a repeated history of driving while under
yes, he does.
influence, and that's not good, man. I think at some point you gotta know, hey, man, I can't be doing this. I have a lot to lose here. Just in general, you shouldn't drink and drive.
That is true. Like, he does have a lot to lose, and he may lose all of that, you know? And I mean, like, he's creeping up towards his 40s, and he can't be doing stuff like this. Like, no wonder Jimmy and Naomi probably haven't thought about having kids, or maybe they did and obviously didn't do it because of Jimmy's related issues with drunk driving. Like, it's just not a good mix or anything to do with that. It
Pretty sure
is not good.
The higher ups in WWE are pretty upset with him because this was a bad judgment call, man. He has to do better.
Bad time
when it comes to him drinking and going out. If you know you're gonna drink, I know this is cliche, but if you know you're gonna drink, have someone be the designated driver, or you you Uber home, or
facts. Like, this is really a life lesson to you guys. Like, you can learn from Jimmy Uso's mistakes and his multiple mistakes for doing this. And yeah, I genuinely don't know how he's still getting himself into these situations. Not on like a regular basis, because obviously he won't be on WWE television, but like he's managed to get three arrests in a decade, and one this past week. Like this week at the time of this recording, like that is not a good look. Like, that really, really is not. And if he knew that he was going to be drinking heavily, then he should have just had, like, somebody like Jey
Something where
Uso or Naomi or Roman or whatever to drive him home. Because, as far as I'm concerned, he should have not gotten in between those wheels and in that car of his.
you're not driving, because they caught him running a stop sign, and
Yeah.
thankfully no one was, in the crossing fire, crossway, because say he running not a stop sign, running a red light, and then he hit somebody,
Yeah.
and may potentially end up hurting them or killing them or hurting himself. So it's just one of those things he has to do better.
It's just crazy because he could have totally done all four of those things. Either he would have killed himself, injured himself, or vice versa to somebody else, and it just wouldn't have been good. And it would have been putting somebody else's moral self in danger, but also him if he was the one who took, the unfortunate impact of when he would have been going supersonic speed over a red light after obviously drinking as much as he did.
They may have to get him in some type of AA class, some type of sobriety class, something where they can help him, really get a handle of his drinking habits. And there's nothing wrong with drinking, but when you're about to operate a vehicle, definitely don't do it. Don't drive drunk.
Yeah,
And
that's not a good idea. Like, drinking is fine for anybody that obviously wants to do it. Guys, you are fine. But just make sure to not be operating a vehicle at the time, because also it won't end well for any of you guys. Just like it wouldn't end well for me, just like it didn't end well for Jimmy so multiple times, just like it wouldn't end up well for Ross, like anybody.
in any form
You
of
know?
fashion, not if you're just a wrestler or entertainer, or us, you play sports or anything like that. Just in any fashion, if you're gonna drink, you're gonna drink, you're gonna have a few more than you should. Have someone be the designated driver so situations like this don't happen. But comment down below, let me know, do you guys think this will cause
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, comment down below, guys, like what people should do about Jimmy's drinking habits, or what Jimmy should do, or any of that type of stuff. And apparently, according to, well, WrestleMania, WWE are apparently ready to fire Jimmy Uso. So, and WrestleMania is also another YouTuber that I watch. Subscribe to him as well. He makes dope content too. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah. So obviously, yeah, he ended up saying apparently, or at least it shows it in the thumbnail, that and the title, that apparently WWE are ready to fire Jimmy Uso because of this. So yeah, this is not good, not good at all. And I don't know what's gonna happen with the Roman storyline. Jay may have to just come back or something, like it was before, and pretend like Jimmy's return never happened, or I don't know what's going to need to happen, guys, in all honesty with you.
WWE to slow down Jimmy Uso's push? Do y'all think this is going to affect his on-screen appearance on SmackDown? Like, let me know what you guys think is going to happen.
Yeah, same with you guys in my comments. Like, if you like comment down below, see what comment down below and tell me whether or not his push is gonna get derailed, or any of that stuff. Even though technically I did say that WWE were ready to fire Jimmy Uso, so I suppose all of those questions have kind of been ticked off anyway. But either way, comment down below in the meantime and say whether or not Jimmy's push is going to get derailed, or he's going to make less appearances on SmackDown with Roman, or any of that kind of stuff that Ross said otherwise. And apparently Marvel's Avengers is apparently installed. I don't know how that happened, but who cares? That's my business, not really yours, guys. If it was a walkthrough series that I was doing, then it would be our business, but it isn't in this scenario.
Happen, or what do you guys think should happen to Jimmy Uso here? But he has to do better, man. He's
Yes.
a prime person right now, storyline wise,
Yes.
in WWE, and he's not doing too well. So comment down below, let me know. I appreciate all the love and support. Road to 50K. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, Ross has a point. Like, Jimmy needs to be doing better. He is in the prime of his career, and especially storyline wise, like being with the tribal chief Roman Reigns, his cousin, that's been doing the best work in his career by far. Like, that's definitely gonna put you down. It's definitely gonna put you up the prime self of yourself. But if he's gonna be doing stupid things like this, then it's gonna get derailed very, very quickly. And it looks like it already has done, based on what I was saying about WWE apparently ready to fire Jimmy. So, yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know whether they're going to bring him back. Personally, if he's having all these habits, I don't think it's a good idea to bring him back. But, yeah, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this in the comments down below, because it is an interesting situation, and all this other stuff, but it certainly ain't a good one. I can tell you that much. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, then like, comment, subscribe, share videos. If we could get up to 40 likes, that'd be great. And yeah, ciao guys.